I think perhaps the best known book about this warfare is Andrew Dickson White's book on the warfare of science with theology in Christendom. And this is a fascinating book. It's rather a long book, but it's a book which gives a series of vignettes and historical anecdotes about the relationships between science and Christianity. It's, in a certain sense, a grand book with martyrs and villains and so forth. And it develops this theme which Dickson White wanted to promote, which is that science has always been at war with theology, that is religious belief developed on a doctrinal basis, and that basically that doctrinal approach to Christianity needs to be set aside. White himself actually promoted the book not as anti-Christian, but as against a kind of fideistic approach or an approach based on a foundational understanding of Christianity. But that book itself was actually a very important part of a much wider campaign. Dickson White was, of course, the president of the newly founded Cornell University, and he and Ezra Cornell, who was his co-founder of the university, set out with a very deliberate policy, which was to found a university that was completely secular in its foundations, that was different from the predominantly Christian religious-based universities of the day. And he was really setting out to change higher education in the way that he thought was most important. And so this book, like other books of its age and of its ilk, was really more of a polemic or an approach to persuading the public at large of a certain approach to higher education than it was really a work of scholarship.